Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Play action, McCarthy. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And the 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Viking 18, 1979 Broncos. Chap, 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Wait.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Looking quickly here. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball, and that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Here we go, set. 60,
Back to the air, McCarthy. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Will Reichard the kickoff for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Willis. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. Now he's past the 25. There it is, touchdown Detroit! The Lions finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Waste of time.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
19 tight. 79 Bronco 80.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. on the quick hitter. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. DJ Reed brings him down that time.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Warriors 70, 18, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. He's got it inside the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down. And this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal. From the shotgun, McCarthy gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check.
They'll run with Jones. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
Well, these are the moments that I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play caller? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? Well, if so, you better get a whole lot more movement than he did right there.
Leaving the offense out there. It's fourth and goal from the 1.
Here we go.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. Leaving the offense out there. It's fourth and goal from the 1.
79. Set. Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. Go.
McCarthy to throw for it. And he's got it. That's a way out for it, but touchdown. The Vikings take a second quarter lead. Jordan Addison the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on fourth and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Reichard on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. It didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Viking 18. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
We go tonight. Ric Flair. 180. Hey, lift.
Here's the backup. First throw. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down.
Hold on. Check.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Jones once more. A lot of space ahead. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Set up the screen. It's Addison. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
McCarthy throwing here. Another one to Addison. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That one gains 7. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Out of the gun, a give to Jones. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. The Vikings with a chance to boost their lead. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Warriors 70, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Completed right side to Addison. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Running left side by Jefferson. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
Elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Jones will take it in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They go play action with Goff. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Hey, drop 50. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey, kill. 180.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Going to let this one fly deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Lions readying for the punt. Back deep is Rodgers. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
19 right. 18. Drop low 80.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 36-yard line.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches.
Drop low 18. Let's go now. 60 Bison.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy.